Let's stay in New York and growing tensions around the migrant community. What's the latest on that?
Well, there's incredible tension because New York is at a place where it is apparently being overwhelmed and overrun by migrants who are being transported to New York from the border states. New York has always been somewhat of an open city, a sanctuary city, providing housing, clothing, benefits, food, and job opportunities to migrants. But right now, it's beyond the capacity to take any more on. So the city is starting to restrict some of the benefits that it provides. Mayor Adams has gone to South America and Latin America to discourage migrants from coming because this is really having a negative effect on overall livability of what was once a magnificent city.
Paid to the idea that any city in America can be a sanctuary city.
Well, that's the difficulty. We are seeing the issue now of many decades of progressive policies where elected officials wanted to welcome immigrants with open arms and with no questions. No questions on whether they had the ability to work, no questions on their criminal background. And now we're seeing the consequences. The consequences are that we have been stretched thin with our economic resources and our ability to provide basic services and goods for all of these people who are also not taxpayers or contributing to the public good, and this has become a point of contention in the election as well. One of the key election issues is immigration control and what's happening on the southern border.
Well, indeed, and of course, Mayor Adams is very concerned about this, and I understand that he started a $700 million lawsuit against the bus company busing migrants into the Big Apple.
Yes, that's something that he may not ultimately be successful on, but he is trying to stop southern states like Texas from sending migrants to New York by prohibiting buses from dropping them off without prior permission. Now, the problem is you don't need to actually be dropped off in New York City by these buses. They can simply drop people off in New Jersey, the neighboring state, where they can take essentially a subway or a train into New York and end up there anyway. So while this lawsuit is in many ways a stunt and an attempt to stop some of this migrant traffic going into New York, ultimately it's not very successful because most people, when they come to America, they don't want to live in the middle of nowhere in a state that they haven't even heard of. They want to come to the Big Apple. That's the land of opportunity. So in a way, Mayor Adams' success at making New York a good economic stronghold is also the downfall in why we have so many migrants who are seeking to go there.